Tanya Crockta. I'm the Human Resources Manager here at Accord, and I'm here today with Wendy Kaufman. She is the President and CEO of Balancing Life's Issues, a corporate training company which is located in Westchester, New York, and we're really happy to have her here today. Welcome, Wendy.
Hi, thank you.
Today we're going to be talking about something that I think really affects everybody, and you probably hear a lot about this as you travel around to different companies, and that's living on your paycheck.
It's a huge, huge topic. It's the number one issue for people today. They're worried about their finances.
I can imagine. Now, so as you're, taking in orders from companies for different programs, do you find this to be a hot topic these days?
The number one bestseller. And sometimes the company will have us come back and back and back to remake the point that in order to really be a more well-balanced person, we really do need to manage our finances wisely.
What do you think are the sources of the financial issues for people most of the time? What are the problems? Where do they stem from?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, I think it's definitely several. One is that the economy has changed. It's constantly changing. Mm-hmm. Our pension packages are changing. The cost of colleges and living is changing. Gas. So there are outside variables that are changing. Mm-hmm. But the reality is when we have a hard day, a sad day, a tough day, a long day, we immediately want to make ourselves feel better. Mm-hmm. And there's an immediate endorphin rush to go and buy something, order dinner out, go out to dinner. So there's an immediate fix to our stress, and that's money.
So it's an instant gratification
Absolutely.
Kind of thing?
Yeah.
It sounds pretty dangerous.
It is. And we not only do it with ourselves, we do it within our relationship with our loved ones, with our children, with our colleagues or coworkers. So it's really multifaceted. I mean, it's a contagious problem.
How can people begin to control this or begin to combat these issues?
Yeah. First, we have to really totally take a step back and say, what are our goals? Do we want to retire someday? Do we mind the idea that we may be working at a Walmart or a McDonald's when we're 88 years old, being a Walmart greeter, Because if we don't get control of it, that's where we'll be. And if that's part of your life plan, great. If it's not, so we do have to do a serious check and saying, why do we need to live within our paycheck? Here's why. What are your financial goals?
How do people go about doing that check? What are the steps that they can take to go about beginning to do that?
First place is to set your financial goals. 0 to 1 year, 1 to 3, 3 to 5 years. Today on the news, they had a gentleman who will be paying off his college loans when his kid graduates from college.
Oh, yikes.
Crisis
that's
situation,
scary.
right? It's
very,
scary.
very scary.
So really setting your financial goals is the first place. Figuring out what age you want to retire. Figuring out, what kind of retirement, what does it look like? And that's true if you're 21, you're 45, or you're 55. Age is not the relevant there. The second thing is what kind of lifestyle do you really have to have? What material things actually make you happy? Very few.
Are there resources in the workplace that people can use to help them with, and get more information about the financial area?
Yeah, it's a great question. Most companies have access to an employee assistance program that has some sort of personal finance guide, budget management guide. You can go online and Google budget management, get wonderful websites. So the first place we want to start with is being a really informed person, informed consumer, from everything that people may not know, even about checking accounts or savings accounts, to more complicated issues about bonds or mutual funds. Wherever your knowledge is, or needs to grow, that's the area we encourage you. And companies today know they have a responsibility. If they have a stressed employee who's worried about money, their productivity is not going to be as good.
What about EAPs? I think that's a great place to go, maybe to get some external advice.
Find out from your benefits department who your employee assistance program is and what resources do they already offer you prepaid or free. It's a great place to start.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming and talking to us today about living on your paycheck.
Thank you so much for asking me to.
Thanks, Wendy.